Hi, I'm Mindy Yoshikawa, and today I have a silhouette tutorial to share with you using some shapes by Whitlock. I have a small confession to make. I made this layout back at Christmas time and knew that I wanted to share it with you today in honor of the 4th of July. But I had to sort of create little tutorials based on what I'd already created, so I was backtracking. So I apologize in advance if it's sort of simplistic in its new things to teach you. But anyway, one of the things I frequently love to do is to layer my shapes. And for this star, I cut it out of red in the polka dot, but then I wanted to back it in white. So I ungrouped it and I got rid of the extra insides, and I used the offset feature, and I offset it, I believe 0.04, and cut that out of white so that when you layer the shapes they can't be seen underneath with any extra little white peeking through. And then I use the extra exterior to size down to make my smaller stars, and so I'm just showing you here how it kind of is slightly smaller so that you can cut it out and layer it without it being seen. So I'm just going to set those aside, and the other thing that I did was use the border, and I created the border or I used the border at the bottom of my journaling block under my main photo. And so I'm going to just size these down a little bit and rotate these counterclockwise by 90 degrees. And I'm going to ungroup them, and I only want the one zigzag border, the big one. And I'm going to delete these, and I'm going to resize that zigzag one to be 0.375 inches wide, like my photo mat is. And because I rotated it, I realized I actually was making it 0.375 inches high. And I make sure to click that lock aspect ratio so it stays. And I'm creating another rectangle that is also 0.37 inches wide by 5.5 inches high. And I'm overlapping these, and I'm going to align them to the left and group them together and merge them using the weld feature. But this is just a great way to create a border along the bottom of a photo mat without the use of border punch. And I've found that I do this all the time because I don't have to get everything perfectly centered, and I don't have to own a million border punches. And so my border punches are actually not getting used as much as they used to. Anyway, for this last thing, I used the pennant shape from the flag, and I use this to create my border along the 2 pages. And I was going to share with you how I wanted all of these to be 5/8 inches wide. So I again click lock aspect ratio, and I size them to 0.625 inches wide. And I'm going to duplicate these. I know there's a quicker way to do this, but I get lazy. So I'm just going to duplicate it 3 more times, so I have 4 of them. And then the next thing I'm going to do so that I can create different lengths without altering their size or thickness is I'm going to create another box of to attach to them. And so I am once again going to alter the size to the 5/8 inches wide, which is 0.625, and I'm going to hit lock aspect ratio. And I'm going to align, or before I do that, I'm going to duplicate it again 3 times. And then I'm going to line each one up individually so that they're sort of stair-stepped in length. And then I can cut these out of my different pattern papers and have them kind of have some interest and some different lengths when I cut them out. And I'm going to align each one on the left so that I can group them together and merge them here in a second. Anyway, this is just a really easy, simple way. I use this all the time for creating journaling strips and such, and it's just fun because it doesn't alter or distort the bottom. Anyway, another look at my layout. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July.